Go, Greg Olson. Glad you've come along with us. Trey Smack will kick this one off. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Ground game's going to need to be good. They get 16 on the game's first play.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Off the play fake, Rodgers moving left, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Steeler first down. Rodgers. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers going up top again. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Well, that was pretty lucky right there. I mean, he definitely pulled it, but it didn't hit that left upright squarely. It just kind of grazed it. Fortunately for him, Mike, it didn't come straight back. It ended up hitting it and going in.
Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get about 5.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Love.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Now Dowdle. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
1 yard gain.
From the 43, here's second and 9.
At the 43-yard line.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Love to throw on first and 10. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the Steelers' 48-yard line.
A good play action with Love. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. Now Love. They begin. Oh, no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Whelan's punt sent away. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the big man, gets in there and takes him down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he is going to be out of bounds, so nearly a pick six. But the consolation is he has set the offense up with first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
10 cycles. Down. Yellow, 43. Yellow, zoom. Ready.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Good blocking, and he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Steelers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. In motion comes Pittman. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Throwing, Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. To throw is Rodgers. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long. Rolling right. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
14. 1st down, Steelers.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. The pressure is going to cave in on him. He will go down. Going to bring up 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball,
and he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Forced out wide. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Three-points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Ready, break. 12, get ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
On the stop.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to be third down.
Jaquan Brisker.
To throw is Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Running is Jacobs. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he finds some space tackling after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
The Steelers' 35-yard line.
Fight. Right. 95. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready. Jump cross. 60 red. 60 red. Watch out now. 60 set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Set. Double. 38. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Fight. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. They'll run with Dowdle. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
Second down throw for Love.
at the 7-yard line.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Extra point.
The extra point is good. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Steelers 10.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3. The master of play action, Rodgers. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man, left side, he's got it. Down the left sideline.
Rodgers pass complete.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
16. Packers 14.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
They'll drop to throw. This one complete down the field to Golden. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down.
Here's Love to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard
Good
line.
play action with Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Love.
inches. At the 21-yard
It was a short one caught by Kraft. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Trouble, 38. 10 seconds. Right, 60.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
Striker, set.
Here's Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's a loose football. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Steelers 16.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Man. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. And Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection...
And he can't get a throw away! Taken down! And that will end any hopes